NCIS. Tony and Ziva is taking a huge risk. Here's why it could be genius. NCIS. Tony and Ziva features an unexpected twist that will likely benefit the show in the long run. The original NCIS premiered back in the early 2000s, giving fans a close-up look at the Naval Criminal Investigative Service Department and how they resolved cases on a daily basis. Over the years, the CBS show became extremely popular among viewers and produced iconic NCIS cast members like Tony DiNozzo and Ziva David, who became fan favorites over time. Ziva left the show in season 11 after her presumed death, but later returned to the screen and reunited with her partner, Tony. Tony and Ziva's intriguing storyline inspired the network to create a new spin-off separate from the main series. In 2024, the network announced that NCIS, Tony and Ziva, will premiere on Paramount+. The latest spin-off will feature Tony and Ziva's story after the events of their last appearance on NCIS, showcasing them navigating their relationship, raising their daughter, and juggling professional responsibilities. The spin-off will be a mix of romance, family drama, and espionage, and will include locations such as Paris and Budapest. NCIS. Tony and Ziva will delve deeper into Tony and Ziva's personal lives after their exit from NCIS, while at the same time taking a big risk. In addition to new locations, NCIS, Tony and Ziva will include other changes that will have a direct impact on the overall storyline. The most significant change is the show's format, which will no longer feature new cases in each episode. Instead, the entire season will focus on a single storyline, similar to how Criminal Minds switched to season-long arcs with its Evolution revival. The interconnected story will not only tie all the episodes together but also make fans feel a deeper connection to Tony and Ziva. It will showcase the on-screen characters adapting, evolving, and changing, providing more suspense and a greater payoff for viewers. NCIS. Tony and Ziva will maintain continuity by focusing on a single case and potentially one main villain. It will showcase a variety of locations throughout Europe, creating a different feel from NCIS, which mainly features Washington. The serialized narrative will delve into the personal connections of the main characters, rather than solely emphasizing their professional lives. Additionally, the fact that the show will be available on Paramount+ will give it an advantage, as streaming platforms typically favor shows with a strong emphasis on storytelling over those with a more episodic structure. Fans have been eager to watch complete character arcs, particularly those of Tony and Ziva. There are several reasons fans feel that Tony and Ziva's relationship lacked depth and resolution. Their slow-building chemistry between them from 2005 and 2013 warranted further exploration. Tony and Ziva's unresolved past and personal struggles were always begging for further examination. The previous format of NCIS didn't lend itself to more complex character development. Therefore, the new serialized format of the spin-off is precisely what fans have been hoping for. Over the months, several viewers have openly talked about their expectations for NCIS, Tony and Ziva. Recently, a Redditor at REBONTQs shared the first-look trailer of the new spin-off, leading to other fans expressing their opinions. One Redditor wrote, "Hopefully we'll see a more fleshed-out Ziva, as well as Tony. Would like to see more depth into the characters." Another comment stated, "I'm glad they aren't glossing over Ziva's absence for years. Trust issues re her not telling Tony about Tali, adjustment for Ziva and Tali, Ziva and Tony, and the three of them as a family." Viewers have high hopes for the new show, as they believe the new serialized format will allow for a more engaging story. Tony and Ziva's relationship has always been an on-again, off-again arc with little on-screen resolution. NCIS. Tony and Ziva moves beyond that. It uses a season-long serialized format to give their love story and family life, with daughter Tali, the emotional depth and payoffs fans have long craved. What some fans hope will be a satisfying romantic conclusion, others worry could feel forced. Still, there is no doubt that this dedicated TV focus was never provided by the original series. There are several reasons why the network made the right decision by transitioning away from the episodic format. Tony and Ziva's story is much more intimate, focusing on their relationship, their daughter, and their adventures in Europe. If the network had chosen to maintain the new spin-off in an episodic structure like the original series, it would have undercut the depth of the characters of Tony and Ziva. It would have also made it challenging for viewers to follow the plot due to the ever-changing nature of the episodic format. Due to Tony and Ziva's extensive history, their spin-off should focus on their past and tie up loose ends. An episodic structure would have made the show disjointed, with each episode exploring new themes and cases. By choosing a serialized format, the network can present a coherent narrative, allowing fans to witness the evolution of all the main characters. While this may slow down the pace of NCIS, Tony and Ziva, it will provide an opportunity to delve into their adventure with greater depth and suspense. This approach promises a more immersive experience for NCIS, Tony and Ziva viewers, ensuring that the main characters' stories are told comprehensively and satisfyingly.